10 cities that have been ranked as the best in the world. Melbourne, Australia. Melbourne is still one of the most livable cities in Australia, if not the world. The city held the top spot for 7 years in a row, before losing it almost 3 years ago, however. The city embodies all of Australia's best qualities: sophisticated, stylish and free-spirited, and continues to draw visitors with its world-class art, as well as renowned coffee and cuisine. Osaka, Japan. Japan's third largest city, right after Tokyo and Yokohama, is often regarded as a hidden gem, with a tour as a whole of the country's capital. Still, there are numerous reasons why it has become a destination in its own right. To begin with, Osaka is one of the best food cities in Japan, with must-try regional specialties, such as takoyaki and okonomiyaki, as well as grilled, savory pancakes with a variety of additions. We also appreciate the city's baseball culture, neon-lit neighborhoods, and the stunning Osaka Castle. Amsterdam, Netherlands. As we make our first stop in Europe, we float through the canals of Amsterdam, through quirky homes and cobblestone walkways, into an area that has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site for more than 10 years. This is easily one of the finest cities in the world. To call home is created when you combine a first-rate healthcare system with an incredible range of cultural pursuits that range from one-of-a-kind museums and cannabis-infused coffee shops to top-notch museums filled to the brim with Van Goghs. Frankfurt, Germany. To reach number 7 this year, Frankfurt made a remarkable 32-position climb. The German city serves as one of the largest financial centers in Europe, which draws a sizable number of foreign nationals looking for employment. There are, however, many attractions besides economic potential, such as the biggest book fair in the world, a cityscape that blends glittering skyscrapers with a cobblestone old town, as well as one of the busiest airports in Europe. Geneva, Switzerland. Geneva, well, being one of the most costly cities in the world, shows that it is livable with a flawless healthcare rating. After all, it is the Red Cross's home. Good scores for stability and excellent infrastructure. No one can dispute the city's natural splendor, though. It offers sweeping vistas of the Jura and Alp mountains, and of course is home to Lake Geneva. We can understand why folks are eager to relocate here, with such a beautiful daily commute. Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver is the ideal blend of rustic beauty and modern refinement. Although the city has a metropolitan atmosphere, it's nevertheless simple to venture outside and live in active Northwest lifestyle inside the city borders. Both Stanley Park and the Capilano Suspension Bridge in North Vancouver are perennially well-liked attractions for locals and visitors alike. Most importantly, you will feel right at home because everyone here is so hospitable. Calgary, Canada. Calgary, Alberta, is so close to the Rockies that you can smell the snow, while drinking slow-roasted coffee from one of the city's hipster pubs or coffee shops. Calgary is a well-known, simple place to survive because of its outstanding infrastructure. It is another heady mix of city and nature, with indoor and outdoor living. Even though it may not be the first city that comes to mind when considering a transfer, Calgary has a significant international presence thanks to its past and present hosting of the Calgary Stampede at the election of North America's first Muslim mayor. Zurich, Switzerland. Having a reputation for being stern and hyper-efficient, Switzerland's largest city and economic center may appear one-dimensional at first. It's true that there are pristine streets and trains that are usually on time, but the city is also full of surprises. In the summer, locals can be seen riding their bikes to get scoops of gelato, swimming in the Limo River, and playing volleyball in the parks. With so many art galleries and excellent Tuileries, Zurich is also something of a refuge for young creatives. Copenhagen, Denmark. Copenhagen has a timeless charm that entices, you to keep returning despite its reputation for producing cutting at restaurants and hotels. Well, Christiania, a bohemian neighborhood, is a misty, lush dreamland. The colorful Tivoli Gardens, built in the 1800s, puts all other amusement parks to shame. Even if the city is pricey, you don't necessarily need a big pocketbook to enjoy it. The infrastructure definitely makes it one of the most bike-friendly destinations in the world. And there are many public parks and free galleries there. Vienna, Austria. Due to pandemic-related closures, Vienna was temporarily absent from the top 10. But it has returned to the top spot this year, a position it also maintained back in 2018 and 2019. The city scored perfectly in almost every area, thanks to a vibrant arts and culture sector, first-rate healthcare, and excellent education. You won't get bored here between going to the opera, exploring Schönbrunn Palace's grounds, and eating charcuterie. Additionally, the local government invests heavily in housing and infrastructure, resulting in a far lower cost of living than in cities in similar regions of Europe.